So I'm having a chat with Thumper. How are you both?
Good.
Very good, thank you.
Good. You're here at Reading Festival?
Yes.
Yes.
How's your day been so far?
Good. Yeah, we've been here since the early hours.
Uh-huh.
We had our set on the Festival Republic stage at noon. It was good. Growing sore throat. Entire week of shows we've been doing here.
Yep, good.
And so it was a healthy amount of pressure and self-doubt involved in the whole pantomime. But do you know what? We got it. We got it done. Everyone enjoyed themselves. Felt good.
Good. And you've released a new single recently, 25.
Yes.
Tell us a bit about the single.
25. Yeah, it's the last single off our album, which came out in March. Delusions of Grandeur. And it's kind of it's actually a song that's old enough. It's sort of the first tune we worked on together that felt like, I don't know, we'd stumbled across a formula that felt shared or like our own, you know. So yeah, it's been really nice to have it out and have it on radio because people are really reacting to it.
Yeah, good. And you're in the middle of a big bunch of live dates that's going to take up most of the next few months as well. How's it been for you so far?
Really good. Yeah, got to play some really nice European festivals across the place, and it's been slowly building up towards this big tour that we have in October and September, which are buzzing for. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Good so far.
Looking forward to the tour?
Yeah. It's gonna be nice.
Already a little bit. It's
Yeah.
sort of already begun. It's like it's growing steam. Growing steam? Is that a thing?
Being boiled.
It's growing steam.
Good.
That's my answer.
How's the set sounding at the moment? Have you got it sorted? Do you know what you're doing on tour?
The songs are too long, so it's really hard. Today was half an hour, so we're like, we got to play like 3.5 songs.
Yeah.
You know. But we always make it work, and it always gets them going. I think. I don't know.
Yeah, we rehearse a lot, and then once we get on stage, it seems to be the case always that no matter how much rehearsal we do, it feels like chaotic and fresh to us every time. So each show is sort of different, like a mood ring, you know. I don't know what colour it's going to be tonight.
There's 6 mood rings going on at the same time because there's 6 of us in the band, so it just ends up like.
And when you've been on tour as long as you get very moody. So, yeah.
I'm sure. Now, the record came out earlier this year, and obviously you've just released a new single from it. But have you already started working on the next release, or have you just pushed right into the side?
Pretty much the minute it hit midnight and that album came out, I think we all collectively were like, cool, I'm over it.
Yeah, let's write the next one.
Let's write the next one. So that's kind of what we've been doing, in between shows, and like I said, a lot of festivals this summer and stuff, but we've got about pretty much the next record written in the last few months, and we've kind of been sneaking in the odd song or two into shows, so yeah, depending when you see us, you might get a sneak peek at that.
Good. How's it sounding at the moment? How does it compare to the last record?
I don't know. That's.
I don't know. Good. If it feel like I said, it's all gravy, baby. We've been locked indoors for 2 years, man. I'll take what I'm given.
Yeah. How's it sounding? Has it gone poppier, rockier, punkier?
Oh, I understand what you mean.
I think there's more songs there. Ocean's been writing really nice songs now, so we have figured out how to be a better band from writing the first album. So now we're getting to apply all the tunes that we learned from the first album to just a bunch of nice songs.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be really colourful. Is what I'm feeling.
Yeah, I think so. Like we've sort of broke because a lot of the first album was conceived of to be played to an audience or shared with an audience in a live environment, and then the record sort of initially was supposed to be just an effort to bottle that. It ended up being much more of a studio record because of COVID, but then the next chapter begun in the middle of all that. So yeah, a lot of it's a lot more insular and a lot more we're just sort of pushing beyond the sort of what we think we can actually pull off live. We're not worrying about that yet. We're just seeing like how yeah, how strong an actual song can be on its own 2 feet, and then worry about the live stuff later.
And when you write, how does it all kind of start, and what individual bits do you do, and how does it all kind of come together to create that demo before you get into the studio?
So Oisin is the main songwriter in the band, and he writes lovely songs for us. Sometimes he would provide us with like a full demo kind of vibe. Some days he might be like, I have a verse in the chorus, you just play this, I play this, let's see what happens. And it's a really nice creative space where it can kind of form in many different ways. I wrote like 1.5 songs on the first album, so like there's just loads of bits and pieces, and I don't know, we're really open to each other, and it just kind of always flies out. I feel it just feels really natural, whatever it is.
Yeah, I think, as Alan said, the first album taught us a lot about how to be a band. Even just musically, you know, this time round, I feel like our palette is a little bit broader, and there's a lot more space, and like it's still going to be loud and caustic and all of that stuff, but it sort of feels earned because we'll have equal amounts of sweetness and lots of spices and all sorts of stuff to intrigue and enchant the listener.
Yeah, good. And looking towards next year, what are you hoping to do next year in 23? Is it writing, touring, recording? What's kind of...
We dare a big band to let us support them. They're all afraid of us because we have 2 drums.
Yeah.
That's our big one.
And if that doesn't happen...
Too much kit.
I think... Exactly, man. You're telling me. I don't know. I'd say the plan is probably to do about 200,000 gigs.
Break ourselves over.
Yeah, just mush ourselves down to a fine paste, and then mould ourselves back into a human shape, and push us out and see if people still believe that we are sentient and have feelings like love and fear still.
Well, good. Well, the sentient beings that are Thumper, thank you very much for having a chat.
All good.
Cheers. Thank you.